Guys, this is a good one. Take a look at how GroundX turned this image taken from a Photoshop manual, the screenshot, into clean, perfect JSON, narrative text, and other artifacts you can use in your RAG and LLM applications. How do we do it? I'm going to show you how. Hi, I'm Neil.
And my name's Daniel.
And we're both from iLevel.ai, the makers of GroundX, a revolutionary platform to do what we call enterprise-grade RAG with enterprise-grade security and scalability, and really importantly for this conversation, accuracy, because we've kind of been working on for 3 years now the problem of how do you ingest complex documents into a RAG system. And I want to show you a demonstration right now of a manual from a Photoshop manual. And take a look at this screenshot, okay? Now, what you're looking at right here is something that we call an X-ray. It's a proprietary tool we built that helps us understand and helps you understand how our vision model, which we've trained on nearly 1 million documents, how our vision model turns complex documents like this into LLM-ready data. The boxes you see on the screen, the yellow ones here, there's a green one here on the left, that's our vision model predicting where the complex objects are on the page. Where's the form, where's the graphic, where's the text block that you have to turn into LLM-ready data to get accurate RAG. So in this page, you can see text blocks on the right, graphic on the left. Okay, that's the windup. Here's the pitch. Take a look at this screenshot. You've got a menu here that's overlaying and blocking some of the words, some of the things on the screenshot. Take a look what happens. We turned this into JSON that looks like this. The figure title is the profile adjustment overview. We've generated keywords, which help improve RAG search. I'm going to show you some other things that improve LLM completion. Look at this summary you've created. This page illustrates the use of profiles in Adobe Lightroom's developer module, focusing the selection application of different profiles. Okay, so this improves LLM completion downstream by giving the language model context of what this image or this chunk is about. But here's the cool part. Here are those attributes that were right on that screen. Blacks, clarity, contrast, dehaze, exposure. Now check this out. If we go back and look here, contrast and exposure are even covered up. It's completely amazing. So we've really, our VLM, our vision model, is understanding conceptually what the screen is about, making predictions even on things it can't quite see. And then you can ask questions like, give me the values for exposure, contrast, and highlights on the Photoshop and Lightroom screenshot. And in a couple seconds, you should be able to get these accurate answers out of what's a pretty difficult image to work with in traditional RAG. In the Adobe Lightroom screenshot, the values for these adjustments are as follows: 0.95, +5, and -64, which is exactly what we just looked at a second ago. So, this is pretty powerful, and we can do this across a wide range of almost surprising number of documents. Now, Daniel, I want to bring you in here as an engineer to give us a sense of what this is good for, what would you do with this as a dev, the kind of applications you could build.
Yeah, so RAG is an incredibly, I think, flexible technology. And most people, I think, consider it to be mostly for question and answering, which is an amazing approach, right? Like if you don't feel like digging through a technical document on how to use Adobe products and you just want an answer to a question, then you can use the system to grab the context and then answer your question with an LLM. Super cool. I want to point people to another approach though, or another maybe use case, which maybe people aren't considering, which is agentic tool use, specifically in a computer use environment. It's a really hot topic right now. Can you get an AI to automate the boring stuff on your computer? Can you tell it to, hey, can you do this in Adobe? Can you do this in my Gmail? Can you do this in my document processing system? Being able to ask an AI system, can you do this operation for me? Now, one of the things that's difficult about this is they have to like know about the program that you're, that
Right.
they're trying to do
Just
stuff.
understanding the screen.
Yeah. So like the approach right now is like you train it like crazy on this program, that program. Maybe there's some generalizability, but they have a tendency to really kind of be constrained to this program or that program, et cetera, et cetera. One can imagine if you had a bunch of these documents and you instead frame this as an agentic tool use question where the agent could ask questions about technical documents about these programs, then it could get information about how to navigate and use them based on these specifications, and then hopefully adeptly execute certain tasks that otherwise it might not have known how to do. I think it's really exciting that this type of information is now exposable to a VLM.
Totally agree. And listen, if you have complex documents and you're trying to do enterprise grade RAG, especially if you want to do this on-prem or even air-gapped on-prem or your managed cloud, we run in all those secure environments. Come to ilevel.ai, use our free X-ray tool. 5 million tokens are free upfront. Upload some crazy challenge us. Give us some crazy documents like the one you just saw. See your X-rays and let us know how we do.